We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Boston, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And now pitch on the way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 1-0 home. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. The 2-1 down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here it comes. Full count. 3-2.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that. Launching that pitch out of here before the fans could even get settled in the seats.
Stepping into the box, Michael Chavis. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bundy, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. No outs, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Goodwin is there, 1 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at time. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Count still full, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he has 9 base hits in 31 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Goodwin. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. Boston's off to a 1-0 lead. Martin Perez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Standing in, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
And now a pitch on the way. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Andrelton.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Hit in the air to left field. After it is Upton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Goodwin, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. It looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
Vasquez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 17 for him on the season as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis.
Michael.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Back goes Trout at the track, the wall. Gone. You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. At batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 44 home runs and 84 runs batted in. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 4 runs here in this half inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Man, he was all over that changeup right there. Just not able to keep it fair. That front shoulder leaked just a hair. He's got to regroup right here.
2-2 the count. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Angels nothing. Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Perez, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is in the midst of his 8th major league season. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tommy LaStella, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Here comes the first pitch. high in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now in the box, Mitch Moreland, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
One gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fouled off. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Matt Andriese is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Matt Andriese.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. 3-0 now. Alex Verdugo is on deck. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. In quickly with it is Trout, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's set. Here it comes. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Vasquez is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit.
Ranging back is Goodwin.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. As a look, now the pitch. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-World. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
In now, Michael Chavis. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
3 runs already home here. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now that designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
1-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Down the third baseline. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Luke Bard is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 39, Luke Bard.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The batter, the shortstop, Xander Bogart.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Fletcher's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Angels nothing. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. Popped him up. Moreland moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Albert Pujols. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One strike to Pujols. behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Matt Stassi.
So striding forward now, Max Stassi. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box, David Fletcher. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball in.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 23 for him thus far. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Striding in, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the first pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
On the ground to third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Red Sox on top 10-4. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alex Verdugo is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning.
Vasquez.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
0-2 count, and the pitch hit hard down the line. And the throw is in time, and that will end the inning in style. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's Justin Upton now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way to Upton.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Popped him up. Vasquez is over to take a look, and no one will get this one. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Another one sent foul. The 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out.
The right fielder, number 18, Brian Goodwin.
So coming to the plate, Brian Goodwin 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Here's Albert now.
Now batting.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Pujols, who's long been referred to as the machine, he's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Oh, there it goes in the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they've cut this deficit down to 4. the plate now, Max Stassi.
Up next for the Angels.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Standing in now, David Fletcher.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's 6 out.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Now here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Benintendi.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Trout to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Davis.
So digging in now, Michael Chavis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 to Martinez. Mitch Moreland would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Angels 6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes count. Ball, that's upstairs.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi coming up, and no one will track it down. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2 seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. And this one just misses off the corner.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Verdugo. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now.
Now back, the designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
Ready for another shot now. Tommy LaStella. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 11 for him on the season, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
The right fielder, number 18.
Stepping in now, Brian Goodwin. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Boston's out in front, 11-9. Noah Ramirez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Mitch Moreland.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
For the Red Sox.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. A bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Christian Vasquez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
That evens it up 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
The batter, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball called for strike 2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Max Stassi, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
That one's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Chavis has got it, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still trailing things. It's 11-9. Kenan Middleton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 99, Kenan Middleton.
Andrew Benintendi will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Middleton, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 0-2 delivery. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you've said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Comes set with the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Mitch Moreland, fouled off. For the current campaign, Moreland is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the stretch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
First and second now, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the run is Goodwin. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They still lead it, though, 11-9.
Perez.
Settling in now, Andrelton Simmons comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled away. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Kyle Hart comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 81, Kyle Hart.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 0-1, seared down the first baseline. No one out with a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mike Trout comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
A 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 3-1. Line to the right side. Verdugo is there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin.
Ready now for LA, Justin Upton. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on its way to Upton. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Bradley. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A two-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. Home run number 9 on the year. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
The designated hitter, number 9, Tommy.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Looking at his career totals, La Stella carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
This is on the ground over to first. Moreland's there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 11-11. Hansel Robles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the imposing power bat, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First offering on its way. Up and in for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they have taken the lead. Solo shot to right center, and it's now a 1-run ball game. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a misses. They got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. His second home run of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead. Cam Bedrosian will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Cam Bedrosian. Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 13-11. Coming to the plate now, Brian Goodwin. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Brian Goodwin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 5.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. At the plate, Albert Pujols. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ball 1. The 1-1. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Max Stassi. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They trail it by 2 in this wild affair. Striding in once again, Michael Chavis. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot down the line in left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 0-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Very high. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Red Sox on top, 14-11. Matt Barnes is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High and deep to right center. Bradley on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set and the pitch. Grounded to the right. Moreland is there. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
14-11, the final score in this one. The Boston Red Sox are playing home run derby in this one as they combine for 8 homers in the game. Kyle Hart wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Matt Barnes wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.